Welcome back after that break. At least 4 people have been killed and several have fainted as the temperature continues to rise and the hot, dry season has set in. People are spending most of their days indoors, avoiding the harsh sun rays. In Punjab, temperature has risen to 49 degrees centigrade, including 47 degrees in Multan and Harunabad, 44 degrees in Faisalabad and 46 degrees in Jhang. In Larkana, city of Sindh, temperatures have risen to 48 degrees centigrade, 47 degrees in Sakkar, 46 degrees in Nawabshah and 41 in Hyderabad. According to the Met Office, the temperature is feared to increase further in the next few days. Our correspondent Shiraz Asnath will now give us details on the weather in Lahore, where temperatures have skyrocketed, even though it is only May. Shiraz, tell us, what is the temperature in Lahore at the moment?
Well, going to Met Office, the temperature of Lahore has been recorded at 46 degrees centigrade, and that's maximum 46, and the minimum is at around 28 degrees centigrade. So Met official says that there is no chance of any relief for the citizen as in the next 24 hours, the temperature is not expected to fall in central and southern areas of country, including Lahore. While tonight there is a possibility of rain with windstorm at Kashmir, Gilgit, Baltistan, Central Punjab, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Islamabad. And while the mercury is also predicted to fall slightly in the next 48 hours, but in the next 24 hours there is no chance. On the other hand, there is also good news for the farmers that there is a rain is expected tonight in some areas of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Punjab, which should be very beneficial for the crops. While the PEPCO has, on the other hand, increased the load shedding hours, and once again the shortfall has increased up to 3,200 megawatt, which was around 2,500 megawatt yesterday, and the demand has increased up to 1,600 megawatt, where the supply is around 12,500 megawatt. So earlier there was just around 4 hours load shedding in the cities and 6 hours in villages, which has increased up to 6 to 8 hours in cities, while 8 to 10 hours in villages. Yes, Mr.
So Shiraz, tell us, how are the residents of the city adopting to beat the heat in Lahore?
Well, Bushra, even today is the off day as per the government policy. They have also announced the Saturday off day, so even most of the people, we have seen the total vacant streets. The people prefer to present at their homes instead to go out. So right now, even after in the evening, we have seen some of the activities because mostly the shopping centers and the markets, they close at around 8. So right now we have seen some activities in the city, particularly in the evening when temperature falls down.
Right.
Throughout the day, totally the vacant Lahore, yes.
All right. Well, many thanks for giving us these updates, Shiraz. We are now being joined by the chairman of the Pakistan Medical Society and DMS Ganga Ram Hospital, Dr. Masood Akhtar, for some practical advice on how to tackle the heat wave. Thanks for joining us here at Express 24/7, Dr. Masood. First of all, what sort of precautions can one take to avoid the negative effects of this current heat wave?
Thank you very much. The basic thing is the people should cover their heads with some cap or clothes while moving in the open space. And they should take adequate rest and at least 8 to 10 glasses of pure drinking water. So those who have a problem of excessive sweating can also take 1 or 2 glasses of ORS to restore the salt and water losses. The sunstroke, which is the common problem in this weather, is basically affecting the children and people of the old age group. So whenever they are going outside in the heat, they should cover their body. And the other thing is, in order to quench thirst, these people are taking water and beverages from the roadside. That include colored soft drinks, kanji, skin bean, sugarcane juices, and they also eat from the roadside. So these water and food items are contaminated with many germs, giving rise to the waterborne diseases in this season. And top of this is gastroenteritis, which is commonly named as gastro, and hepatitis A and E, typhoid. And very few people know that even the polio and tuberculosis can be transmitted by contaminated drinking water.
Well, that's quite some information there. So eating and drinking out is strictly a no-no in this summer heat. What other symptoms precede a heat stroke, Dr. Masood? How can one identify them?
Yeah, there is a sudden rise of temperature, and especially if you're talking about the children, the child's skin becomes flushed, hot, and often dry. The body temperature can rise up to 104 or 106, and the child or even lose the conscious level. And the primary goal in treating sunstroke is to lower the temperature of the body. And some of the steps that can be taken is that you have to shift the person to some shade or indoor, remove some of the clothes, and you can also use some other devices like you can use cool towels or cold packs to his or her skin. And so anyway, we have to lower the temperature and bring it as close to 101 as possible or even lower.
Right.
So the life-saving thing is to bring the temperature down quickly as we can, because the sunstroke can be lethal.
How is a heat stroke treated? And is the treatment different for young children and the elderly who might be at more risk, or are they one and the same?
Yeah, almost the basic principle is the same. You have to bring the temperature down as early as possible, because the basic thing in this heat stroke is that the heat regulating system of your body is not working properly. So the thermostat of the body has set the temperature of our body from 104 to 106. That can even injure the major system of our body and even the brain. So the basic thing is you have to bring the temperature down, uncover the body, give him some drinks, and once he is all right, then we have to advise him accordingly so that, again, this thing doesn't happen.
All right. Many thanks for giving us your views. We appreciate your time. Mr. Dr. Masood Akhtar of the Gangaram Hospital, also chairman of the Pakistan Medical Society. He was telling us about how heat waves are giving precedence to heat strokes, and how heat strokes can be prevented by taking adequate precaution, drinking fluids, and covering yourself properly when stepping out of the home, and especially in avoiding eating and drinking out during these summer months, as these can lead to a precedence of diseases such as gastroenteritis. Moving on to the situation in Karachi, where